Hello and welcome to Daily News from Martyrdom TV. Headlines: a review of the latest activities related to the religious authority across different parts of the world. A scholarly session was held at the Office of the Religious Authority with the participation of seminary scholars and researchers. During the martyrdom days of Lady Zaynab, peace be upon her, affiliated centers held mourning ceremonies. A report on the activities of affiliated centers in various parts of the world. The Nonviolence Corporation expressed concern about the growing trend of Islamophobia across the globe. The office of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Hussein Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted a scholarly and research-oriented session. This gathering was attended by groups of scholars, seminary professors, students, and those interested in religious studies, and aimed at enhancing academic standards among students and facilitating the exchange of jurisprudential and doctrinal views. Topics discussed included rulings related to intersex individuals with ambiguous characteristics, the permissibility of i'tikaf observer leaving the mosque for necessary, obligatory, or recommended matters, the conditions for validity of place and mosque for i'tikaf, the legal responsibility of an unconscious person, and the invalidity of audible prayers if intentionally recited quietly. Participants' questions were addressed with detailed and well-documented responses by the senior religious authority. The strong turnout and active engagement of students created a dynamic environment for scholarly dialogue and deeper religious discussion. According to Martyrdom Media Network, the full session and the remarks of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi have been published on its official YouTube channel. On the 14th of Rajab, 1447 AH, a ceremony marking the martyrdom of Lady Zaynab was held at the Imam Hussein bin Ali Sayyid Shuhada Husseiniya, one of the centers affiliated with the religious authority in Beirut. During this event, Sheikh Ali Ta'ala delivered a speech highlighting the virtues of Lady Zaynab and her enduring role in the history of Karbala and the epic of Ashura. The gathering was attended by a number of devotees and followers of the Ahlul Bayt. On the anniversary of the martyrdom of Lady Zaynab, a mourning ceremony was held at the Husseiniya of Zaynabiyya Seminary, an affiliated center in Damascus, Syria. The program began with the recitation of Ziyarat of Lady Zaynab, followed by verses from the Holy Quran. Sheikh Akram al-Karabij then spoke about her trials and virtues, emphasizing her position in the history of Karbala and the Ashura movement. The ceremony concluded with traditional mourning rituals. The office of the Senior Religious Authority, Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the city of Basra, continues to hold its daily scholarly sessions on a regular basis. These meetings are supervised by Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, head of the Religious Authority's office in Basra, and are attended by clerics, youth, and members of the community. A wide range of academic, theological, and jurisprudential topics are discussed, with participants actively engaged in the learning process. On the 14th of Rajab, 1447 AH, the office of the Senior Religious Authority, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Hussein Shirazi in Mazar-e Sharif, Afghanistan, implemented a food distribution program for the needy and underprivileged. Carried out in cooperation with the Al-Mustafa Cultural and Charitable Foundation, this initiative involved distributing dozens of food baskets to low-income families. The program aimed to support livelihoods and assist vulnerable segments of society. The Rehabilitation Department of the Najaf Center for Strategic Studies, an affiliated institution in the holy city of Najaf, held the 13th session of the second season of its activities. The program provided a specialized training in performing arts and acting for visually impaired men and women under the supervision of a group of artists, including Ustad Amir al-Haidar, Ustad Abbas al-Ghassab, and Ustad Zaid al-Haidar. On the anniversary of the martyrdom of Lady Zaynab, the PR office of the Religious Authority, Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Karbala, held a mourning ceremony. The ceremony was attended by religious, cultural, and social figures, as well as members of the public, and featured a speech by Sheikh Hadi al-Karbala'i. The Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Najaf hosted a mourning ceremony marking the anniversary of the martyrdom of Lady Zaynab al-Kubra, peace be upon her. During this event, Sheikh Ahmad al-Thamin al-Miyahi spoke about her trials and virtues. A number of seminary scholars and residents of Najaf also attended this gathering. The Zayd bin Sohan Center, affiliated with the Allama Muhaqiq Karaki Seminary in the Abul Khasib district of Basra province, held a mourning ceremony to commemorate the martyrdom of Lady Zaynab, peace be upon her. The program included a religious lecture on her life and her crucial role after the events of Karbala, with emphasis on her patience and steadfastness. This event was part of the center's cultural and religious activities aimed at promoting the values of the Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, and raising public awareness. On the anniversary of the martyrdom of Lady Zaynab, peace be upon her, the director of the Karbala charity, an affiliated institution in the holy city of Karbala, along with several members, visited the office of the senior religious authority in the holy city of Najaf and met with its director and staff. This delegation also visited the PR office of the religious authority in Najaf, learned about its activities, and later toured service mawakibs operating along the route between Karbala and Najaf. The Sadiqiyya Cultural Foundation, an affiliated institution in Basra, distributed electric heaters to a number of needy families in the city. The support initiative covered underprivileged families and orphans and was implemented on the occasion of the birth anniversary of Amir al-Mu'minin Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, peace be upon him. The program was carried out in line with the guidance of the senior religious authority and aimed at strengthening both moral and material support for vulnerable groups. At the beginning of 2026, the Global Nonviolence Incorporation Free Muslim Association, affiliated with the Global Foundation of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Hosseini Shirazi, issued reports warning of a growing surge in anti-Islamic trends and increasing pressure on Muslims in the United States and other parts of the world. According to these reports, Muslim communities in the U.S. are facing rising cases of workplace discrimination, threats against mosques, and social harassment, with universities emerging as major flashpoints of tension. Similar developments have been observed elsewhere. In the United Kingdom, Australia, and parts of Europe, increases in hate crimes, attacks on Islamic centers, and desecration of the Holy Quran have been reported. In South Asia, the situation of Muslim minorities continues to raise concerns among human rights organizations. Alongside these trends, cyberspace has also become a tool for intensifying hostility against Muslims. The Global Nonviolence Incorporation emphasized that it will continue its efforts to confront hatred, defend human rights, and promote peace-based approaches in the face of discrimination, extremism, and violence.